Today we're going to do an unboxing video of the Sondors electric bike. And what bike do we have here? Sondors Fold X.
Yep. Well, let's just kind of look at the condition of the box here. We've got a couple of issues. I mean, we've got a nice little tear there, and not sure exactly. That looks like possibly the fork end or the rear end of the bike. And then we got a little ding here, a puka there, and another little hole here. So condition of the bike, box is, say, okay, but with a couple of issues. So we got all in one package here.
Okay, and let's
slide it down. Generally speaking, I'll have you hold that up for a second.
Yep.
And
there's one more thing in the box there.
we'll grab whatever's left in the box.
What is that?
That is the extra parts, probably the charger and the pedals, if I would guess. Now from here, I usually put the C-post in, and I get it locked into the stand. So why don't I bring the stand over?
Now, so people at home, they're not going to have a bike stand. So
No,
how do you recommend they do that?
I mean, you kind of just gotta bend over it and deal with it. But you know, when you're doing this all day long, you definitely want to use a park tool bike stand. E-bikes are very heavy, and they're kind of low to the ground when you first start working on them. So you know, if you're getting your electric bike right out of the box and you're going to build it on the ground, you know, maybe get a stool or a low chair, or just sit on the ground and you know, nip all the packaging
Now,
off.
that seems to me like this thing is going to scratch something because it's just, you know. So should we set it on the box or something like that, or if we're doing this at home and I can't put it in a bike stand, or do it on carpet or something like that?
Carpet would be a good idea, a good option. Now right away I see they're using a Seal Royale seat. That's actually a pretty decent seat on there.
Okay.
It's like you know, $45, $50 retail seat. So that's a nice feature. And I'll start taking zip ties off.
Okay.
One thing you always want to do when you're unpacking your e-bike is just nip the zip ties holding the front wheel on. You take the front wheel off, just kind of set it aside, because there's a lot of other packaging to remove before we get to.
And you'll see on the fork down here, they have sort of a fork spreader bar. The importance of this is that a lot of times these forks will get bumped, and there's nothing holding them there, so they can get you know, dented and bent really pretty easy.
Yeah, if they drop your bike in shipping while you're without this type of device holding the fork, it will definitely damage the dropouts on the e-bike. It will definitely potentially bend the fork on the e-bike. And then, you know, whenever, again, like saving your box for your electric bike, whenever you're taking this part off, this is one of the more important parts to save, because when and if you have to return your bike, you absolutely have to put this back on, because I see a lot of issues with returned bikes that have damage here because this wasn't properly packed.
On the Sondors Fold X, they had a couple different options of colors. So we wanted to get the matte black one. They didn't have it. It wasn't in stock. So we got the pistol matte. This is almost like a matte gray, I guess.
That's a nice looking color. It's, the packaging is done well, so they definitely have protected the bike well. Then save all of these little bits and pieces, put them all in your e-bike box and just keep them there.
One thing on this bike that was a little different was they charged for shipping. So this bike was about a $1,200 bike, and then, you know, plus tax, I think, and then it was like 97 bucks for shipping. A lot of e-bike companies will ship their bikes for free. I mean, obviously someone's paying for it in there. So.
Let's use this. Better off using a pair of dikes than a razor blade when cutting zip ties on your e-bike, so you don't slice yourself or scratch the frame.
Okay.
Anything like that.